Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue with Yona of the Dawn. Last video, Yona and Hawk fell down the cliff and he ran to the priest person that the grandfather told them that they wanted them to go and meet, and then they're gonna concoct a plan how to get back her kingdom. You know, she's gonna train. We're gonna see Yona now that she has the red hair. We're getting steps closer to what they hinted at or what they teased at. Was it the first video I did when they're teasing like the people she was with and how strong she's become? Can't wait for those parts. But yeah, it's not further ado, let's continue. I hope everyone is happy. I hope everyone is well. Well, then he needs to get clean. Joe the castle for making dubious claims. But he seems correct. Why were you here? He just said so. What, she didn't know? She didn't know anything. Oh, I've seen this everywhere. The princess is gonna leave her kingdom one day, and then someone threatens to take it, and then now she realized how much she doesn't know about her people, her own place, where she's staying, and the people she knows, who's firing who and who's calling the shots. She doesn't know anything. Maybe her dad really did kill her uncle. We don't know anything because we're seeing the world through her eyes. We saw her dad through her eyes. We don't know anything. All the dragons and stuff. Is this new? Because I know the dragons were... Yeah, this is new. Before they had like one image and a smile. I was gonna say from the dragon at the beginning, like the first part, I was like, oh, powers, nothing. I think this probably represents her generals, her retainers, the people that are going to keep her safe. This bird behind them. First of all, that's new. Before it was just like a... Why are we so subtly changing the opening? And the dragon's coming like... And the mist? Oh. Y'all ain't gonna change his bandages? I didn't even know what was happening in the castle. No, you don't. But we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that. You're gonna change that. Okay, they changed the bandages. I'm like, he's covered in blood. I'm sure she would have once Hawk wakes up. That's like, it's not that she doesn't care. It's like, look at the situation. She almost died. Her friends, like her people are trying to kill her. The first thing you're asking is she didn't thank you. Of course, I'm sure she's thankful, making her feel bad. You didn't thank me yet. Those bandages and the medicine, all that's expensive. Her hair isn't even that short. It makes sense in the length he cut off, because what I was saying, her hair is even short in the opening, so of course they trim it to an appropriate length, a better looking length. And how did you happen upon that other boy? Are you shocked like she would never have said it? And he was kicked out because the priests are more like fortune tellers. It's like how I'm perceiving priests and his enemies. Like God is literally whispering in their ears, bro, war's gonna break out about next week. You better warn the people that in your kingdom. That's exactly how they're making it seem. Again? Is he? Oh my goodness. This is her clumsiness for now. This will never happen in the future. It could, just because she gains backbone doesn't mean she gains stability in her legs. She thinks he left. She thinks he left. Don't be selfish, Yona. Like, man to watch you. The Yona before in the castle, like, how did you have a crush on that? The Yona now, striving to become someone better, learn about her kingdom, and take back what her cousin stole from her, seems more like the person you'd fall for. Was that on purpose or did she do? Because you wouldn't hurt yourself just by slowly. Girls, you can't be so dumb. Moshwaki arimasen. She cut it off. And then I loved it because of cousin Suan, and then now I hate it again. It's so scraggly and nice. I love it. But then they're gonna cut it more. What? He said. Where is it though? I didn't even see it. Even now that she doesn't have enough hair to fasten, she still hasn't thrown away that hair ornament. It's not about. Isn't it? Did she put her hair up with it, or I thought it was like a little. What's it called? Clip. Like a little, yeah, clip. Oh, he actually has like. I know he has eyes. He's portrayed as a human, but like eyes we see in this anime. Also, did he get like a permanent? Like, did something happen? Did girl say something? Did he say something? Yona, take that bandage off your head. And how you change it for the better. I've been chased, helped me at getting killed, and nearly done it myself. Could she really though? The dragon's blood will restore life once more. So the dragons have something to do with it. In accordance with the ancient pact, when the 4 dragons are gathered, 4 generals, the sword and shield that protect the king will awaken. The red dragon will return at dawn. That means Yona of the dawn. The red dragon god took on human form, descended from heaven to rule a kingdom on earth. Your mother? He was the first king of. Oh, so it wasn't a lady? My father telling you on him. Oh. You have to be some sort of descendant. Look at your hair. And if you heard this story, wouldn't you like, but dad, like, look at my hair. Does he have something to do with this? By humans who desire power. There is some sort of power in this anime. I knew it. Just when everything seemed on the brink of destruction, 4 dragons descended from heaven. So he didn't die necessarily. Oh. So is that how, like, if you're given your blood, then I guess there's a rare chance that the humans might birth a baby with red hair. I don't know. Okay. From the opening, these guys in the opening, gain eyes, I can see across great distances. Descendants of the guys in the opening. No. The guys are descendants of these guys because these guys are the first guys. What a wonderful book, Father. What a not book, legend. If I knew the lore of our kingdom and I saw Yona walking about, I'd be like, oh my god, they came to destroy us. They come back to destroy us. Wait, are they still alive? Where I thought, like, what type of cloud was passing them? Where's all this noise coming from? I feel like the anime's just starting now. Like, now, like, the whole adventure. Of course it's starting now, but, like, we're just starting now. Girl, just throw it. I don't get the attachment. She's so extra. Like, this girl had a head start. She did a running start. Like, let Hawk do it for you. I don't know why you cannot let it go. It's glued to your hand. I want to know the feelings of others and the many other things that I once passed by heedlessly. Start by dashing that away. And I mean, like, sell it then, because that does look a little pricey. They will. Look at her hair. And I feel like how I was saying before, if when people saw her and if they knew the legend, the myth, they'd be like, whoa, man's come back to take us out. But out of everyone, they would have that reaction because they actually served him, if it's still those people. Doesn't mean, okay, just because you won't die doesn't mean I don't have to pick up a sword. I mean, he doesn't always make, obviously he likes her, but then the times he does, it's way too obvious. Yoon with your new journey. I knew he went with them. And I saw him in the opening, so it made sense the priest wouldn't have gone. But you can't be by yourself. Maybe he just decides to be dependent on him because he's there, but he could take care of himself. A knife! Does she not know anything? I thought that was common sense. Look at the little hair pile. He barely took off anything, and yet he took off everything. She meant it in the worst way possible. But that's all you're good for is being cute. I kept saying her dad's cute, but like that's not something you'd compliment someone on after saying it's a crybaby and good for nothing, and they remind you of your father because of those traits. She's still just now she's the one to snoop on their conversation. Oh, she's not. She's making herself known better than just eavesdropping. What's the point? Oh my god, you and Yona and your precious items. 7 years earlier, Fire Tribe region. Oh, something happened to him and his family. Fire region hates the royals. He ain't do nothing to help us. Wait, you try to attack him? Imagine he fell right on the rock. Ooh, face mash up. Face mash up now. You have nothing to support your foe. Every time I hear that, I think of the song Empathy. And he gave his only blanket to him when he had a whole cloak. You sold your shoes for it, or you gave your shoes away, traded them. Were your shoes really much? Oh, he had the book since then. That is not something you throw away. The hairpiece now, that's a whole different story. You cannot compare their two things they hold dear to them to like his book and her piece of thing. Damn, he's working fast on them slippers. And he's making I guess food is a good exchange, but if I got money now. But he makes them all in one size. Oh, he found the book. Did he leave the whole time for the book? You were robbed? I mean, you didn't have the day you guys met. Or words of destruction. So you're gonna express how you don't want him to go. I wouldn't leave then, but he leaves. I seen him in the opening. I wouldn't leave if I was you. Like, you're crying saying you'll feel sad. You're trying to tire yourself or convince yourself it'll be fine, but nope, I'm not leaving you then. You know, sometimes living for your journey is the best thing to do. It's just that he's alone. I was thinking of when Sanji left the Bratier. But Zeph wasn't by himself. This man's by himself. Oh. don't know why, but these episodes just seem way too long. For way longer than normal length anime. But then the ending song looks like it takes up a juicy amount of time, and then the opening, so it's like a normal length anime, but I don't know, it just feels really long. But sometimes it awakens the weakness and greed in others. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. They have like the paper holders, but that map looks flat. Like that's not gonna crumple fold or bend up. He forbade anyone from reading it, so not everyone knows about the red-haired man from before. But 'tis only a fairy tale until they come and take this place back. We don't like him, sure, but I don't think he wants to do a terrible job at leading. I don't think he wants to be a tyrant. I don't think he wants to do none of that. But at the end of the day, he still get her daddy. So he's just a villain in my eyes and in most of our eyes. And then like in the opening, he and Yona were like forehead to forehead. And I guess that's around the time when he dies, if he's gonna die. And like maybe he's apologizing. I would never accept it. This scene. I mean, he's the one with the weapon. What is wrong with you?
I heard you singing, so I thought, oh.
Like in this part when they lay down with like when I thought that was her mother, the dead person, I thought they were dead too. Or something like that. Fallen or crying, very sad, laying around the person that died. They really wrapped her up. She's in a body bag. They stand out. But her thing as a hoodie, keep that on for the duration of your journey. The Kai Empire? Bro, like you want me to read the map and read this episode at the same time? No, they want me to understand Japanese. That's the thing. Just because she's ready to rob someone, like cover your hair from the get-go. And it's not really covered, like I could still tell. And she's the only one with like I would be able to tell with that little hoodie on. I would still be able to tell. I mean, like the guy was like up on the horse, so him going over their heads, he wouldn't probably have seen that much. But still, it's not gonna fool everybody. And throw those earrings away. Like you just you stand out too much. Oh, he actually needs to buy something. Oh, something for her. Oh, lost my bow. He wouldn't have had the time to train her when they were preparing to leave. They intentionally put it there. Do you know what we're doing here, sir? She's gonna be clutching that for a very long time. It is displayed in the opening. Does it look like mine's done, sir? She really thought it was a smart idea to run out by herself? Like, she's annoying me right now. I'm sorry. It's because he won't give her a sword until she feels the weight of a sword in her hand, bow and arrow, all that stuff. She's not really gonna change the way she wants to. Duh. Like, it's clear that was Hawk. I'm sorry, y'all should have changed his clothes. I mean, we're all going under disguise and everyone knows what he looks like. But what happened? Nothing happened. She just ran out thinking of Suwon. Is that Bono for me? Ask that question because you need something. He lied. Did he really say? He's always bold, like, I'll protect her, but like she still needs self-defense because remember when you were poisoned and found those people down the cliff and she was up there with whoever his name is? It's not about killing. Self-defense means cutting them up so you can run away. He's making it seem worse than it has to be for a quick escape. Exactly, that same scenario. Exactly. And you protect my back. Wow, that's the I'm honored. He's the next problem too. I mean, like she was a princess. It wasn't written. It wasn't a written law that no one could teach Yona how to use weapons. You can consider why he hates weapons. Well, he hated weapons. The kingdom was in its peaceful state when he didn't want to use weapons, and now people are trying to kill me. So it's okay to disobey that unspoken rule. She's skilled already. Like, look at the curvature. Look at the direction that arrow took. I've never seen such skilled handling. I don't know why I'm being dumb right now. Like, not dumb. Some people might care, but like the bird was just minding his own business and he gets shot by an arrow for target practice. That's just so sad. Now that I know who they're looking for, they're not gonna show no more like teasing of what's to come, because now I would like to go back and analyze the scene where she had her arrow, she was using it correctly, and the people were fighting for her, those dragon retainers or whoever they were. Oh my god, leave it alone. I know, I'm being like too soft and I'm like hating on Yona, but like we're just walking down this path, she sees a little animal minding his business. Oh my god, you see that? He doesn't mean her no harm, but him catching the arrow and snapping in half seemed kind of scary, because like when she's faced with real danger, people will be worse than he is because he doesn't have the intention to hurt her, but those people will. He did it on purpose. Oh, he's kind of like, wow, she really has resolve. And here I thought she still cared because she carries around that little hair ornament. It looks like he just went in to bite her. Ugh. Cause I'll protect you. Stirs my desire. This guy's so thirsty, and she still doesn't see it. Where's the boy? Yoon. He better not have been captured. We have to get him back now. We have to lay low. Village hid in the mist. Is this a trap? What's going on? Oh yeah, he's been taken. Don't yell. Now that we know we're not alone. It must be them. Or him. Every time he swings at and she's behind him, I'm just wondering and waiting when that's gonna smack her in her head. Maybe even take it off. Not that I want that. That's very graphic. That's very gross. But she's just, and he's just red hair. I knew they'd react like that to her hair. Imagine if her hair was long. That even freaked him out more. Just because her hair color, bro, they'll take her in. No questions asked. Next episode, we're starting on the white dragon person. And the next episode, well, I feel like maybe all three. And then we'll get to the next person. 4 people. And then we're going to go and beat down Suan. And then throw away his hair ornament charm. But yeah, I knew that they react that way to her hair. And not everyone. Because now that guy said to Suan, oh, the king forbade anyone from reading that. And he said, yeah, I know, but I read every time I was a child. So not that many people are aware, or maybe no one knows about that myth, the legend, the history with the red hair man with his 4 dragons. But yeah, so that was these 2 episodes. Every time I watch this, I have fun. I have fun making jokes at Yona. I have fun just like laughing what I see. I just have fun watching. It's a really good anime. It's entertaining. And then next episode, we'll see this guy, the mist guy. And I wonder how the other ones will react to her hair. And I wonder who she is now, you know? Because she has the hair, like, how'd that really tie in? Who's your mother? Maybe it's nothing that has to do with your parents. Maybe it has to, because, like, you have to be descendants. There has to be something like that. Maybe they're just, like, something in your mom's water. That's why your hair's red. I don't know. But, yeah. So, I'm just going to end here. I don't have much to say about these episodes. So, really hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did. If that's far, thank you for watching. And I'll see you later.